Mr. Chairperson of the International Coordinating Committee, distinguished representatives of national human rights institutions, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege for me to address you all at the 12th International Conference of the ICC. At the outset, let me first thank the National Human Rights Commission of Mexico for inviting me here today. I regret not being able to participate in person due to other pressing commitments. Allow me to also thank Mr. Mabedle Laurence, Mshwana, and the ICC for its dedicated and unwavering commitment to promote the role of NHRIs. Let me take this opportunity to pay tribute to the important work of the Office of the High Commissioner, which assists the development of independent and effective NHRIs and facilitates the engagement of NHRIs as well as of the ICC with the HRC and its mechanisms. You, national human rights institutions, have been recognized by many as key human rights players at both the national and international level. And your participation in the Human Rights Council and other relevant fora brings a constructive and independent national human rights perspective into our debates. Not surprisingly, therefore, you, NHRIs, will also have an important role to play in implementing the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, which was recently adopted at the UN Summit in New York. Ladies and gentlemen, the integration of the human rights in the SDG agenda has been a turning point, and NHRIs can help us fulfill the powerful guiding idea of the 2030 Agenda of leaving no one behind. Looking at the interaction between NHRIs and the Human Rights Council, national institutions can indeed help translate the 2030 Agenda into reality on the ground. Your organizations provide a large value added, both in terms of expertise and perspective, in our daily work in Geneva. This successful model could also be extended to other thematic areas and to your cooperation with the broader UN system. Your effective engagement in the implementation of the SDGs will thus be important. As NHRIs, you can help us ensure the real and effective participation of concerned individuals and of communities. You can engage the broad range of national-level actors, such as parliaments, civil society, and special interest groups, business, and the judiciary. And you can create domestic space for human rights discussions in the context of national efforts to realize the SDGs. I therefore strongly encourage both the ICC and individual NHRIs to continue your work on strengthening synergies between human rights and development. As national human rights institutions, you can also assist and advise states on the local implementation of the 2030 Agenda while paying due attention to the promotion and respect for human rights. For example, you can play an important role in supporting states to develop national human rights-based action plans. You can further advocate a greater understanding, awareness, and respect for interdependencies of human rights domestically. By taking our work from Room 20 here in Geneva back home, national institutions can help inform national processes relating to the SDGs. And of course, vice versa. Those of you who fully comply with the Paris Principles can bring back information on the effective implementation of the SDGs from a human rights perspective. By being a unique source of credible and independent information, you can namely ensure that we have a better awareness of national human rights situations. And in this regard, you also have a lot to contribute in the follow-up and review process of the transformative agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, we in the Human Rights Council have benefited tremendously from the ICC's and the NHRI's engagement. And for me as President of the Human Rights Council, it is therefore only logical to advocate for an active engagement of NHRIs in the implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Let me wish you every success in your deliberations, and thank you for your attention.